Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, all our dear Toastmasters, distinguished guests, our chief judge, and the panel of judges for this amazing evening. I'm Toastmaster Faiza Thakur, and I will be the Chief Sergeant at Arms for today's contest. Welcome you all to the annual club contest of DREAMWEAVERS Toastmasters Club. As everybody in their life has a mission to achieve their goals, likewise, in our Toastmasters Club, we also have a mission. So let's start today's amazing contest with Toastmasters' mission statement. We provide a supportive and positive learning environment in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce the meeting and the contest open and hand over the virtual podium to our beautiful and talented contest chair, Toastmaster Faria Fatima. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faiza. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today, and I am so proud to be a part of this event. I'd like to thank everyone who has joined us here as a role player or as a contestant. Thank you so much. Without you all, obviously, nothing can be done. We cannot proceed further. We cannot have contests. We cannot be in that competitive mood. So I like to welcome you all. Before we begin, I would like to first call upon our area director who has been the backbone of each and every event that has been here. When I asked him to give me an introduction about himself, he just said, member of Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club, working in a finance investment company and want to learn and improve leadership skills and support others for their development. That was the humble introduction that he gave, but I would like to add on that he has been actually a very big support system for the entire Area 31. Last year, he was our coach at Sims Toastmasters Club, and we were able to achieve President Distinguished status because of his efforts, and we are always indebted to him. He is the present area director of Area 31, and I cannot thank him enough for helping us out with this event. So over to you, Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. The podium is yours.
Thank you very much, our event chair, Toastmaster Faria Fatima. Lovely introduction. I am honored actually being in part of Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club as well as the Area 31 as a director. If you all are not there, I won't be here at all. I see that in each and everyone's support, each one of your support, I am here. Otherwise, there is no more Shiraz here. Thank you very much. I am honored. Good evening again, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. Today is a wonderful day and special day for DreamWeavers Toastmasters Club as well as Area 31 the whole team, whole family. We all are gathered, supporting each other for each and every person's development. Yes, of course. The contestants, they have trained more than 2-3 months for this special day to be the best, to show their best out of them. They are competing, one is against the others, and they are competing themselves. They want to be the best of what they have achieved all this time. So all the best to all the contestants. And I should not forget Sims Toastmasters Club. Each and every member, they are eagerly waiting to support the area as well as DREAMWEAVERS Toastmasters Club. Hats off to Sims Toastmasters Club. And the event chair, I know from day one, she has taken the role as event chair. She has pushing me literally to make this a successful day. So again, best of luck to the event chair, and I'll hand over the screen back to our event chair, Toastmaster Faria Fatima.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shiraz. Kindly play your slide as well. You are the tech moderator. Please play your slide. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shiraz, for those lovely words. And moving on, we have a guest among ourselves, and I would really love to introduce him. Our District 20 PRM is with us, Toastmaster Alan Paul. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion and being with us here today. I would love to hear from you a few words if you are here, please.
Hello. Hi. Thank you, Event Chair Toastmaster Faria. It is a proud moment for me to see Dreamweavers Club Contest, because this is a club that me and Rajesh had helped charter. And, you know, each and every of the contestants who I see over here, I remember the first time that they came to the Toastmasters Club, and seeing them compete right now is really a moment of, it's a proud moment for me. And also to see Sims supporting Dreamweavers and how the area is helping one another. I can see that this friendship and the camaraderie still exists to this time. And of course, I missed the picnic that you guys had. That was something that I'll really miss. But yes, it's really great to see this, and yeah, really miss you all. Looking forward to see the contest. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alan. And yes, we also definitely missed you during the picnic. Your sister, however, was able to patch up that absence of yours. She was there with us throughout. So we didn't really miss you. She was there. All right, moving on. I'd like to introduce you all to our chief judge for the day. He has joined us all over back from India, Toastmaster Saurabh Yadav. Let me first give you a brief introduction about him. He is presently serving as the Area Director of Area T1 in District 41 of Toastmasters International. He is the immediate past president of Lucknow Toastmasters Club. During his tenure as VP Education, his club not only became President Distinguished, but also earned the prestigious Golden Gavel and Hall of Fame Award. That is the highest recognition for a club in District 41. He is a Triple Crown winner and an area level winner in international speech, evaluation, and table topics in 2020-2021. Apart from Toastmasters, he is also a stock market enthusiast and is learning how to invest money. So we can all go back to him if we have any queries about the stock market. And with this, I would like to applaud him to be here with us, to have taken up this role at a short notice, I must say, and arranging so many judges on such a short notice. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saurabh. We'd like to welcome you. The podium is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faria, for that wonderful flyer and that wonderful introduction. I'm super excited for this contest, and I think so are you all. Everyone, Are you excited? You can unmute and then say me.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Perfect.
Yes.
Apologies for not being into the formals. I'm sorry, I'm down with fever, but yes, I'll make sure that today the best man wins. And I hope this will be a smooth contest. Over to you, event chair, Toastmaster Faria. The stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yadav. All right, so moving on. Now, I would like to call upon our beloved, our very much loved MC of the evening, Toastmaster Tabassum. I cannot tell you all how much I feel proud to introduce Toastmaster Tabassum. She has been a shining light of our area 31. She's a member of Laugh Out Loud Club and has always supported us in every event, in any way that she has been asked for help. She has always been there. With this, I'd like to welcome the MC of this evening and hand over the reins of this contest to Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster, DTM Tabassum Ali.
Thank you so much. Yeah, waiting for the applause to die down, the virtual applause. Thank you so much, and a warm good evening and good night to all the judges from India. Good evening here to all the Toastmasters here in Kuwait. And what's the theme for today? I chose it, although I did not select it, but I chose out of given options. Anyone, come on. Like our CJ said, unmute and answer me. Yes.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Yes, follow your dreams. Yeah, 1 minute. That doesn't mean that you go to sleep and then start dreaming. No, be awake, because especially the judges, there's a contest which is going to take place. Actually, I could never understand this khanda about dreaming, because I honestly have never got dreams. I think I mostly get nightmares. So it doesn't make any logic that I'm going to follow my dream, from where this dream concept came. But yes, I will say that whatever you think with your eyes open, you can relate it to a vision or to a goal. You think what you want to achieve. Your mind thinks it and your heart is in sync with it. And then it's your body which drives it out with blood, sweat, and tears, works it out and make those dreams, those vision into reality. So I would say that, yes, if you're following your dreams, then just keep your eyes open. And that is how you dream. Now, keep silence and think. The first thing that comes to your mind, what do you want to achieve? What is your dream? The first thought that came to your mind. Let's use the chat box and see what you are dreaming. Maybe you'll inspire someone else to dream too, with eyes open. Do you want to have in the chat column, or allow me to share the screen and let's have it done on a word cloud. Let me try to get a word cloud done for you. Okay. 1 second. Okay, let me just get the link. 1 second. 1 minute. Just use the chat column. Write your dream. Somebody will get it, and let me copy it. No, it's not coming. Let me check. Paste. Yeah, here is the link. Okay, go over here and write your dream in one word. As of now, Faria said, my dream is to have a smooth contest. I think she's been having sleepless nights, no dreams, just waiting for the contest to get over. And let me share. Host, please allow me to share my screen. And please go to Mentimeter and click on the link. Type in what's your dream in one word. And allow me to share my screen. Okay, here we go. Build an empire, good person. Yes, please. Build an empire, good person. What else? Who wants to build an empire? Wow. Weight loss. Yeah, that is something that is every year's resolution. Make possible. Someone wants wealth, someone wants health, someone wants to lose weight. Happiness, happy, relaxing, build an empire. Very nice. Any other dream? Limited dreams are limited dreams people are having. There is no one who wants to gain weight. Maybe Shiraz must be the one, but he's not typed it, right? Okay, so let me stop sharing my screen. And that's a wonderful share. But today, I'm sure whatever dreams we have, as Faria said, that her dream is to have a smooth contest. And we have contestants waiting who are, their dream is to become the champion. Clear this level, go to the area, clear the area, go to the division, to district, and for all the international contestants, even above, to the region, semi-final and final, and become the champion. But let me tell you, today, the step that you have taken to be a contestant, you all are winners. So let's begin with our first contest. And before I introduce our contest master, the slide master, yes, you can relax a bit because I want to share a slide so you can guess who is the contest master for our upcoming international contest. Let me share one slide again with you. That is our contest master. Before I invite her, I love the way she speaks. She is one of a very, even the way her natural way of talking is very, very humorous. Let me introduce her. She is a primary teacher by passion and profession. Her hobbies are what she loves to do in her free time, and those things she can't name it because it keeps changing daily. I feel you, really. She tries to make people happy because it gives her peace. And let me tell you, you don't have to work hard to make people happy. Your positivity spreads around. And that's her mantra towards success. Spread happiness, it will definitely come towards you because what goes around comes around. And I think in that Mentimeter, you were the person who mentioned happiness. So yes, please help me welcome and introduce our contest master for the International Speech Contest, Toastmaster Sakina Chinwala. With a round of applause and reactions, please. Slide master, I love the sound effect. Excellent.
Seriously, even I love the sound effect. Seriously. Thank you, Toastmaster Tabassum. I'm so glad. Actually, I tell you one thing, I want to share one thing. I was a bit nervous today, but looking at my face on the screen and hearing your sweet words for me, it vanished. Now I'm relaxed. Thank you for such a lovely introduction. I love you for this. So I'll start. Welcome to the International Speech Contest of Dreamweaver Club for the term 2021-2022. I am Toastmaster Sakina, your contest chair. I would like to give you a warm welcome to everyone, distinguished judges, fellow Toastmaster, and distinguished guest, and of course, a master of ceremony. Today, we test the abilities of our member through a friendly contest, which takes the winner right up to the World Championship level. We have distinguished panel of judges led by our Chief Judge, distinguished Chief Judge Toastmaster Saurav Yadav, to select the winners. Now, before we commence the contest, we have to remind ourselves some of the ground rules. The contestant and surgeon in arm have been briefed of these rules, and the judges, telecounters, and sergeant at arm has also briefed their duties. Contestants have drawn their speaking orders as follow. Judges and timers, please note down their names. I will say the speaking order. Contestant number 1. I would request all the contestants when I'm spelling your name, please, on the video. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Syed Umar. Do I need to spell the name also? Or just a name is enough? Calling out the name is enough? Yes, Toastmaster Faria. Do I need to spell the
spellings are already mentioned in the
So I will just say the
agenda.
order. So contestant number 2, Toastmaster Muhammad Kabiruddin. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Job Daniel. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Hussein Shabir. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. Contestant number 6, last but not the least, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. All the best to you. Now I will read some more rules which we have already briefed you on Thursday, but I would like to remind a few more rules today about, especially about internet connectivity. If a contestant has an internet issue, just before they begin speaking, they will be given a chance of 3 minutes to log back in and start their speech. No extra time will be given to the contestant in this case. If contestant's audio or video or both get disconnected half the way through the speech, the contestant will be given a chance of 3 minutes to log back in and resume from where he or she left off. Half a minute extra overtime will be given to the contestant in this case. Now, this is for timers. Timers, please show the cards. Timer, in case you are using a cell phone for timing, please set your phone in do not disturb or airplane mode. Now I will be reading out the timing rules. Green signal will be displayed at 5 minutes and remain displayed for 1 minute. The amber signal or yellow signal will be displayed at 6 minutes and will be remain displayed for 1 minute. The red signal will be displayed for 7 minutes and remain displayed until the speech is concluded. No audible device will be used to indicate overtime period. There will be no 1 minute silence. There will be 1 minute silence between contestants during which the judges will mark their ballots. And 3 minutes silence will be observed at the end of the contest to help the judges to complete their ballots and hand them to tally counters. Chief Judge will be asked if more time is needed once silence time is up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please, as you all know, silence is a virtue. Please turn off your cameras and keep your microphone muted throughout the contest. Prior to announcing the winner, an announcement will be made if time disqualification occurred, but the name of the contestant will not be revealed. Now, protest concerning originality and eligibility will be limited to judges and contestant only. Any protest may be lodged with the chief judge and or contest champion chairperson prior to the announcement of the winner. All the decision of the judges are final. So, is there any query you can ask me now to the contestant? Everybody is ready. Please show me a thumbs up. Contestant, are you ready? With a smile, please. Timers, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Okay, can you show me a thumbs up, everybody? Okay.
Contest master.
Chief Judge, are your judges ready? Can we begin the contest now?
Yes, Sakina. Sakina, before we begin, my bad. I just need to introduce the role players and timers properly so our contestants are aware of them. So if you can give me the podium for 2 minutes.
I'll take a pause here.
Thank you so much.
Definitely.
And as you said, and even Chair, as you say, the karma, what goes round comes round. You remember in the slide, you forgot my slide. And I guess I forgot the role players. So just, it's a joke between even Chair and me. My bad, I forgot to introduce the role players. So wonderful slide moderator, can you have the slides, please? And please keep the applause coming in the reaction. Contestants, I'm giving you a little more time, okay, to relax and unwind. We have a wonderful Sergeant at Arms. Let's have some virtual applause for them. A wonderful Sergeant at Arms, the Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Faiza Thakur, Toastmaster Kulud Naveed, Toastmaster Tanveer Khot, and they are very instrumental to take this contest ahead and fulfill our event chair's dream. Can we have the next slide, please? Clapping before the next slide as well, nice. And we have a tech master. No wonder the slide, the clapping came before the slide, because he is the one. And see, there is some light also blinking. He is the one who's playing the slide. So yes, can we have claps for our wonderful area director, Toastmaster Mohammed Shiraz, who is a Toastmaster multitasker. And time is essence. We have two amazing timers, Toastmaster Varmeet Kaur, Toastmaster Arif. I'll just say Arif because I'm not sure about your second name. Sanjay, my bad. I don't know how to pronounce the second half. So Toastmaster Varmeet, Toastmaster Arif, thank you for being the timers. Contestant know it's a very crucial role. We have two amazing tally counters, Toastmaster Suhan Munaf and Toastmaster Madhuri Kantaria. Contestants, your fate is in their hands. Please calculate properly. Give a round of applause to our tally counters. And the surprise panel of judges who will be focusing on every word of yours. All the best to the judges. It's a very tedious task. All the best. Now, once again, let's have our international contest chair, Toastmaster Sakina, and here I introduce you once again. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tabassum. So I hope now everybody is ready. So should I take a privilege to invite our first contestant number 1, Toastmaster Syed Umar. And I would also like to invite our Chief Sergeant at Arms to please make him ready to start the speech. So Toastmaster Faiza Thakur, our Chief Sergeant at Arms, are you there?
Thank you so much, Contest Chair, Toastmaster Sakina. I'm all set. Yes. So is our first contestant ready? Contestant number 1, good evening.
Good evening, Toastmaster.
How are you doing, Toastmaster Syed Umar?
I'm great. Thank you, Toastmaster Farisa.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yeah, timer is in front of me. I can see the timer.
That's great. And is this your speaking position?
Yes, Toastmaster, this is my speaking position.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
So you're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faiza Thakur, our Chief Sergeant at Arms. Okay, so I would like to repeat the name, Toastmaster Syed Umar. Speech title, Bring Out the Best. Bring out the best, Toastmaster Syed Umar. All the best. Over to you.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Fellow Toastmasters, how are you all? If I would ask few of my fellow Toastmasters, my friends who are already there, how is Toastmaster Syed? What type of person is Toastmaster Syed? Some would say he's funny. Some would say he's a gentleman. And some would say He's a down-to-earth, a good person. But wait, what would I say? This Toastmaster Syed Umar in front of you was not the person what he is today. You can see this glass filled with water. This was Toastmaster Syed when he was 19 years old, filled with pride, ego, and overconfidence. But fellow Toastmaster, this one incident in my life changed my whole life prospect. It was the year 1999. I was 19 years old. It was my second class at the driving school. I was overspeeding and overtaking a truck. I didn't see a bus coming in front of me. All of a sudden, somehow I missed. All safe. There was no accident happened. At that time, the trainer who was teaching me said, "Stop! Sayed, what were you doing? You could have killed me and killed yourself also." And somehow the trainer calmed down and said, "Sayed, relax. Time will come when you can drive at your own will, your own speed, but not today. Just relax and pay attention on the driving." But Toastmaster Sayed, he was filled with all the tricks, ego, pride, overconfident. He replied, "Sir, I know how to drive. I'm very good at driving now. I don't need your lessons anymore." The trainer responded, "Okay, Sayed, do a thing. Stop the car and then show me your talent, how good you can drive." I switched off the engine. It was a manual car. Brought the gear into neutral. Switch on the car again. Press the accelerator. The car stopped. Gave a jerk and it stopped. Fellow Toastmasters, the car stopped 3 times. The same jerk didn't move. I was annoying. I got angry and I told, "Sir, what did you do? I think so you have just switched off some, or switched on some button, so the car is not moving." With the same smile, the instructor said, "Son, you are not able to move a car an inch. Then why? Why this ego? Why this overconfidence? Why all this pride? You know why your car was moving so smoothly? Because I was the one who was managing the clutch for you." That was the moment, fellow Toastmaster. Physically, nothing happened. Just a drop of tears, one drop of tears from my left eye. I said nothing. All this ego, pride, everything vanished. And I became an empty glass of water. Nothing filling here anymore. So today, You see this Toastmaster Syed Umar. He is this empty glass of water who is always ready to learn innocence from younger kids, infants, and even wisdom from those who are not even gone to school. Fellow Toastmasters, we go through different phases of life. School, home, college, everywhere. And you know, everything has been so smooth and very good. Why? Because all these great personalities, our parents, our teachers, friends, brothers, sisters, had acted like a role who handled the clutch for me in my life. So I could call them mentors who brought in the best in me. So today, fellow Toastmasters, I'm here doing the very best because of all these people who have managed and saved me the clutch of my life to bring in the best of me. And I want to take this moment to thank them for all the efforts that they have done for me and brought out the best out of me. So fellow Toastmasters, guests and audience, thank you all for being my audience for today. I stay here, Toastmaster Syed Umar. Back to you, Contest Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Syed Umar. Now I would like, okay, we have a 1 minute silence. Okay, so 1 minute silence is done. I would like to invite our next contestant, contestant number 2, Toastmaster Mohammad Kabiruddin. I would also like to invite our Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Faiza Thakur. Toastmaster Faiza Thakur, please start, ensure the readiness of the speaker.
Thank you so much again, Toastmaster Sakina. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Mohammad Kabiruddin. Good evening, and how are you doing?
Good evening, Toastmaster Faiza. I'm doing great.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I've pinned the timer.
Is that your speaking position?
Yes, exactly.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
So you're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you so much. So contestant number 2, Toastmaster Mohammad Kabiruddin. His speech title is Moving Ahead. Moving Ahead. Toastmaster Mohammad Kabiruddin. Over to you.
Let's all start to imagine a view that there is a marriage event which is happening. And you know, the married couples, they are enjoying their session with the guest and taking some photographs. But then there are certain ladies who are actually chatting, and certain gents who are trying to examine the taste, the food, and also the biryani. As usual, the kids are playing around. But now you all have imagined and visualized in your mind that some marriage event happening. In that, all of a sudden, my aunt Saira pops in and she says to my mom, "Hey Anju," who's my mother actually, "why is Kabir always so reserved? This is not very good for his future." "What do you mean, Saira?" "You see, he sits over there lonely with some other guy, unknown old man, doesn't even know, doesn't even go and play." Listening to this, my mom straight away came back to me, and instead of asking me what happened, she just said to me that if this is your actual behavior, I'm not going to get you to any of the events in future. You stay at home and we enjoy the events. I, as her favorite son, felt very depressed. Why has mom told me this? Because I'm sitting over here lonely, not talking, not interacting. And I knew that this is coming from my aunt, my mom's only sister, Saida. So I walked up around the marriage, started to see what other kids are playing. Hey, Rahul, hey, everyone, just, hi, hello. But then I never mingled with them. I never played with them. I was very silent, with no friends. And this continued over years and years. Finally, when I came into graduation, engineering, after I joined my engineering college, I was the same person. Finished my classes, made other friends outside the college who were very few, and then come back home and play the games, PC games at home without socializing. And that was the time when Yahoo Messenger, Orkut, and many messaging applications started to socialize. But I was not fond of them. The days in engineering college fly so fast that all of a sudden you get to know that you have been shortlisted for a company. You have to give your interview. You have to go do a project. And when the project work came to me, I was surprised. Who will take me in their teams? And that was a day when I spoke to my brother, Khalil. He told me, "My brother, you have to now start socializing to be in their team." And that was the time when I said, let's move ahead. I went to four of the guys whom I never spoke. I call in Suhas, come down. I call in Karthik, Karthikeyan, come here, man. And I call in Daniel. Okay, man, I have an idea. Let's do this project work. It would be the best. And I never spoke to them in 3 years, and the 4th year I'm speaking to them. They were shocked. What happened? Might be you haven't been taken in any of the teams. Yes, that was a fact. But then I brought them in. I had some foster collaboration with them. Yes, let's do it. I took over the project. They made me my project leader. And then we did the project very, very good. Yes, with certain troubles coming in from non-performing team member. But that was okay because I had to do this. I had to pass off my engineering and go join the company. Well, all of a sudden, our reports have been printed, we have submitted, and now we need to present this case to the college professors and the invigilators. And that time, the three other friends said, "Hey, Kabir, that was your idea. So you do the presentation." I felt, come on, I can't even talk much. How am I going to present? And the life was like a heavy burden on me. But then I remembered my elder brother's word. like, you have to keep moving ahead. Red Bull was just introduced in India, I believe. I got a Red Bull, had a drink, improved my willpower, went and did a fantabulous presentation to the professors. We were awarded as the best project of 2006 when I was graduating. And from that day, I said, no, I need to speak up. I need to speak when it is required. I need to have socialize with people to keep moving ahead in my life. And even today, I take this as a challenge. Being a mechanical engineer, I'm working as a civil engineer. Just because Robert John Warden, who's a coach of basketball team of America, he said, if we fail to adapt, we fail to move ahead. And this was my real life incident, which actually changed me from a non-speaking person to a speaker in front of you. And I leave this message to you all. Time will come, and you have to take that one step, which Neil Armstrong said, one step on the moon is a giant leap for mankind. So that one step, if you find it right, take it and keep moving ahead. The back end, your past, will be the review mirror. With this, I'll leave my mic back to the contest master. Thank you.
Okay. Let's have a 1 minute silence. Let's move on to our third contestant, contestant number 3. I would like to invite contestant number 3, Toastmaster Job Daniel. And I would also like to invite our Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Faizal Thakur, to prepare the speaker. Toastmaster Faizal Thakur, over to you.
Thank you, Contest Master. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Job Daniel. Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I have pinned the timer.
That's great. Good evening. And is this your speaking position?
Yes, this is my speaking position.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Yes, you're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Okay, I would like to repeat the name. Toastmaster, contestant number 3, Toastmaster Job Daniel. Speech title is, The Comfort Zone is Running Your Life. The comfort zone is running your life. Toastmaster Job Daniel, over to you.
Thank you so much, Contest Master. The only thing that is stopping you from where you are and where you want to go is your comfort zone. These are the words from Dhaval Godiyar. Dear judges, fellow Toastmasters and guests, my name is Job Daniel. In Arabic, it's Ayub, and I am from Mumbai, India. Do you know the best part of my name is that it is very short. In fact, I was the fastest in school to write my name in the exam supplement. I could see my classmates struggle to write their long names like Bhagyashri, Balasubramaniam. where I was a clear winner. I just had to write 3 letters, J-O-B. So right from my childhood, I was used to an easy life. Just like my name, everything was simple, easy, until I reached the most crucial phase of my life, relocating to a different country in search of a better financial prospect. I spent 29 years of my life in Mumbai. All of a sudden, to part with my family, friends, relatives, and the community was something that I would have never imagined. And the thought itself was painful. I was in my comfort zone and I did not want to move and experience the unfamiliar zones. So let me start with an example how I was able to move from my comfort zone and I realized it is so dangerous. When I started working in this office, there was this one person, he is always complaining about his chair. Every morning he comes, he sits on the chair and he complains. But still, he used to sit on that same chair from morning till evening. I was wondering, what is the problem with this guy? One day, I mustered some courage and asked him, sir, if you don't mind, can you please tell me the reason what you're facing when you're sitting? Why you are having so much of problems? So at this point, very reluctantly, he said, there's a small part of screw pointing up on the seat. And every time I sit, it hurts me. And I was surprised. And I asked him, then why are you not getting up and making an attempt to find a new chair and sit on it? To which he replied, that pain is not so severe. I don't want to move, get up and take a chair. This is when it struck me that he was in his utmost comfort zone, where he is not even willing to take a small effort to change his chair. So the problem is that if the current situation we are satisfied, we don't really consider that this is breaking our comfort zone. So thinking about this, I came to a conclusion that I have to take this big leap and migrate to Kuwait. I was successfully able to break my comfort zone, as deep inside me, I knew that I was not satisfied with what I was doing back in India. We are all scared of our uncertainties, giving up all you have to pursue your dreams that may or may not work out. We all have to see this as a constant fight against your comfort zone. You push it, it pushes back. What is the fear that we are holding back? What are you worried or what are you not saying or doing because it is outside your comfort zone? We all should challenge ourselves to find our comfort zone today and bravely step out. And if you're getting more comfortable, you have to push it further. My dad once said to me, your comfort zone is ruining your life. Stop running away from problems and face them. And today, I'm standing here facing my biggest fear of public speaking. And eventually, I'm moving out of my comfort zone. Finally, I would like to say, after my 10 years of life in Kuwait, I have once again taken the decision to break my comfort zone and move to a different country for good. I would say my comfort zone is like a little bubble around me. It keeps on pushing me and I push it into different direction to make it bigger and bigger till my goals are achieved. Remember, growth is uncomfortable. If you are not growing, you are comfortable. Contest chair.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Job Daniel. Now, please let's have a 1 minute silence. Let us all invite our contestant number 4. And I would also like to invite our Chief Sergeant at Arms, contestant number 4, Toastmaster Hussein Shabir.
Thank you, Contest Master. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Hussein Shabir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I have pinned the time.
Is this your speaking position?
Yes, this is my speaking position.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
You're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
So contestant number 4, Toastmaster Hussein Shabir. Speech title is Being Human. Being Human. Toastmaster Hussein Shabir. All the best and over to you.
Thank you. Hussein, where is my project costing report? Sir, I sent you an email. Then why didn't you inform me? I thought, sir, you will check your email. I have much more important things to do here. Please call me next time when you send me an email. Call for an email? Enough. Useless fellow. You may leave now. Okay, sir. Good evening, contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. That's my story at office almost every day because my boss is a typical bossy boss. He likes to be dominant and he likes to take control over everything. He might have company's best interest at heart, but his bossy personality made it very difficult to deal with him. He used to give me unrealistic deadlines. As a result, I had to stay in the office much after the working hours and at times even go to the office on weekends. But I had a lot of respect for him, not because of his seniority in age or position, but because of his work ethics. I learned a lot from him, and that helped me become a lot more competent and efficient. And with time, I also learned how to tackle his annoying behavior. When I came to know that he used to stay here alone without his family, I shared my lunch with him. He didn't have a driving license, so I used to drop him home. He had high blood pressure and type 1 diabetes, due to which he fell unconscious a couple of times in our office. But I made sure to call the ambulance and kept checking on him until he was normal. That was the story of my boss, and that was the time I came to know something shocking. I came to know that he was diagnosed with lung cancer. I was totally shocked and didn't know how to respond. But that time I decided that I will help him in any possible way I can. Few years later, he decided to retire, citing health issues. Now, just 15 days before his last working day, he went for a routine medical checkup. But there he got admitted. His condition was critical. I used to go and meet him almost every day, hoping he would stabilize soon. I got him a pair of new clothes, good books to read, and a portable music device, which he always kept in his office. I also made sure to inform his family and update about his health every day. Now, one day, when I went to meet him, doctors called me and said that he passed away. I had no words and I was stunned. And I didn't know how to inform this to his family. But somehow I gathered courage and delivered this sad news. This chapter of my life helped me realize that empathy is one of the most underutilized emotions in the world. How often do we put ourselves in someone else's shoes and imagine what they are going through? Do we ever stop and think that if he is not behaving good, is it because of his past? Or maybe because of a troubled childhood? Today, when I look back, I feel very happy and content that I had utmost respect for him despite his odd behavior. I joined the company as an accounts assist, and today I am a senior accountant, and all that credit goes to him. I am extremely proud that I was with him during his last days as a family. Kindness costs nothing. So, dear Toastmasters, be kind, be polite, spread love, stop judging, start forgiving, and help those in need whenever and wherever you can. Not just during this pandemic, but beyond that. We are lucky to be born as human beings. So let us not be afraid of being human. Contest chair.
Thank you so much. Toastmaster Hussain Shabir. Let's have a 1 minute of silence. Okay, let us invite our fifth contestant, contestant number 5, Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. And I would also like to invite our Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Faizul Thakur. Toastmaster Faisal Thakur, please check the readiness of the speaker. Over to you.
Thank you, Contest Master. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneen. Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm fine.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I have.
Is this your speaking position?
Yes, this is my speaking position.
That's great. Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
You're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneen. Speech title is The Power of Subconscious Mind. The Power of Subconscious Mind. Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneen, over to you. All the best.
Thank you. I am in the best phase of my life. Everything is going smooth. My sales is getting better. My relations are improving. You are what you think it to be. The power of subconscious mind. Joseph Murphy, contest chair, fellow judges, and my dear guests. Good evening to you all. In this world, we are surrounded with two types of people. One are magnetized and other ones are non-magnetized. If you magnetize an iron, it can lift 3 times of its actual capacity. The magnetized people are energetic, challenging, charged up, and ready to take any challenges. And they are goal-oriented. The non-magnetized ones are lethargic, lazy, and always worried about their future. Now, the question arises, how to be a magnetized person? Well, this largely depends on your conscious to take up necessary steps so that you can turn yourself into a magnetized personality. Our mind usually is divided into 2 parts. One is a conscious mind and the other one is a subconscious mind. To understand it better, let me take an example of an iceberg. If you have seen an iceberg, the tip of an iceberg is very small. The part of an iceberg above the surface is indeed our conscious mind. Our conscious mind controls only 5% of our entire brain. It is objective, woken, and conscious. It is like a captain of a ship which is controlling the entire ship. Whereas the part of an iceberg beneath the surface, it's huge and magnificent. It's very big. Likewise, our subconscious mind covers the 95% of our entire brain. It's calm, composed, sleepy, and subjective. Your subconscious mind mainly understands the language of emotion, faith, and belief. All your experiences, events, acts, and conditions in your life are reactions of your subconscious minds due to your conscious thinking. Your success largely depends on your subconscious mind through your conscious encounters, which makes the faith and belief. Now, to increase the benefits of your subconscious mind, there is a very beautiful method to be followed. This method is called auto-suggestion. Now, what is auto-suggestion? Auto-suggestion is indeed an way of activating your subconscious mind to help you achieve your attainable goals. The first step in auto suggestion is about visualization. Let's take an example. By the end of the year, you have decided, or it is your dream, that once in a lifetime you want to buy a Ferrari. It's a huge dream. If you really want yourself to achieve this dream, start visualizing it today. Visualize it in such a manner that you are indeed feeling that you have bought the car and you can feel the power, the happiness, and a feeling of achievement right away. As per psychologists, the best time for visualization of your achievement is 5 minutes before you go to the bed at night and 5 minutes after you wake up. That is the time indeed where your 95% of the brain is being controlled by your subconscious mind. The second way is the most important method, is about feeling your emotions. When you visualize about purchasing your dream car, your emotions should be so strong that it shades tear from your eyes and it sends a shiver down your spine. You should feel it. You should embrace the emotion into your heart and mind that you have achieved your car. Emotions will activate your subconscious mind and that will make your faith and belief. The third thing that you should focus is to write down your auto suggestion. Even better is to put up a poster, a big poster on any of the area of your office or house wherein you can see the poster at least 8 to 10 times in a day. That will make your faith and belief, and ultimately the faith and belief will lead towards the behavior and actions to achieve your desired goal or a dream. Never, the biggest point here is to maintain a balance between your conscious and subconscious mind. Make sure that there is no conflict between your conscious and subconscious mind. You have to negate your faith and belief built over years, and if it has built over your negative experiences, you need to negate it and make sure that you build on the correct faith and belief so that your subconscious and conscious are aligned and it helps you achieve your goals. People's opinion. You need to avoid people's opinion because people's opinions are built on their own experiences. So I hope that this helps you activate your subconscious mind and helps you achieve your goal. Over to you, Contest Master. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let us all invite our last but not the least contestant number 6. Oh, sorry. Let's have 1 minute of silence. Okay. Now I would like to invite our last but not the least contestant number 6, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabbir. I would also like to invite Surgeon Sitam, Toastmaster Faizi Thakur. Over to you.
Thank you, Contest Master. Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir, our sixth contestant for the evening. Good evening. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Have you pinned the timer?
Yes.
Is this your speaking position?
Yes.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
You're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chief Surgeon Ram, Toastmaster Faizi Thakur. Okay, so now I'll repeat the name. Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. His speech title is The Uncredited Leader. Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir, speech title is The Uncredited Leader. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have you ever seen a successful team without the leader in the poster? I have seen one. Confused? Okay, let me explain to you in another way. Every profession either has a name common for both the genders, like doctors and engineers, or it has separate names for each gender, like actor for male and actress for female. But do you know there's one profession which has specifically name for one gender and no name for another? Can you guess which profession this is? I'll give you a hint. There's no salary for this profession. I'm sure by now each one of you might have able to guess the profession. Good evening, contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear friends. Today morning, my wife brought wonderful breakfast for me on the table, a toasted bread sandwich. I was happy and excited. I asked her the reason for this wonderful toasted bread sandwich, and she said, "You're not the only Toastmaster here. I am also a Toastmaster." I was excited and impressed. I started having them. With my first bite, she was happy go green. With my second, however, her face started turning yellow. I ignored and had my third bite, by which time her face was entirely red. Now, being a Toastmaster, I have learned that when you see yellow color, you must close the matter as soon as possible. But if you see the red color, just close the matter now itself. Taking the learning from the Toastmaster, I took the action and asked, "Baby, what happened?" She was in anger. She asked, "How is the sandwich?" I said, "It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's out of the world." She asked, "Why can't you say this without being asked?" But baby, I'm not complaining. I'm happy. That means I liked it. I put in so much time and effort to make something for you, and you do not even have a little bit time to appreciate with 2-3 words. I said, "Relax. What's a big deal? I'm an accountant myself. I prepare lots of reports with so much time and effort. And what do you think my boss must be saying? Oh, Mustafa, wonderful report. It's out of the world. I'm proud of you." No, they just say, "Okay," and khalas. But by chance, if the report has some error in it, I'm completely gone. Yet I never complain. And then it is you who is complaining for 2 words of appreciation. Come on. She made a contact with me, eye contact, and said, "You are an employee. I'm not. You get a salary. I do not." And then I was completely speechless. Friends, it is said that behind every successful man, there's a woman. And that woman is indeed the housewife. They work 24/7 without any salary and yet considered at not working. They are housewives because they does nothing. Let me give you one example of that importance. I'm sure everyone maintain their face because this face has the power to impress anyone. But do you know which is the most important part in our body? Well, it's not even in the front, it's at the back, the backbone. And women, the housewives, are the backbone in our success. They are the leader that leads us to the success. What are the duties of a leader? Well, they are representative, they are the mentor, they have the motivation, they are time management skills, and they are very keen to learn. Do you think these all features are there in the housewives? Definitely yes. All meals to us reaches on to us on time, so they have the time management skills. They are the representative of the house. When we are down, they motivate us. When we want to do something new, they are our mentor. And of course, every day they are keen to learn something new. Therefore, they are the true leaders, but the uncredited leader. Indeed, this is why they are called as homemakers. Therefore, my only advice to each one of you is to give the maximum amount of time, love, respect, and appreciation to these uncredited leaders because they deserve it the most. The next time somebody comes and asks you what your mother, sister, daughter, or wife does, don't tell them they doesn't do anything. Say they do everything. I would like to conclude with a wonderful quote from Nelson Mandela, which perfectly sings with the duty of a housewife. Lead from behind and let other things. They are the leaders. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mustafa Shabir. Now let us have a 3-minute silence, right? We will have a 1 minute of silence. Okay, now we will be having a 2 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots and for tally counters to do their work. All the best to all the speakers. You were amazing. Okay, silence is over now. And now I would like to thank everyone of you who have helped me to complete this contest successfully. Our timer, our chief sergeant at arms, all the timers, both the sergeant at arms, thank you so much. And all the contestants too, even judges, tally counter, everyone. Thank you so much. Appreciate your efforts. And now I will hand over to the master of ceremony, Mr. Toastmaster Tabassum. Thank you, everybody. Toastmaster Tabassum, over to you.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Yes, we'll hand over the certificates. A round of applause to our wonderful contest master, Toastmaster Sakina Tinwala, for leading this segment so amazingly. Contestants, event chair, I can see Sergeant Adam, all are happy and smiling. Great job done. Now we will give the participation certificate to our wonderful contestants and thank the network that you gave your contest seamlessly. So thank you to the network for being efficiently with us. So first, contestant number Toastmaster Syed Umar. If Sergeant Ram, please can you spotlight our contestant and you can take a screenshot. So contestant number 1, Toastmaster Syed Umar. Yes, give some nice cheesy effect. You're on camera, you're on spotlight. Thank you. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Mohammad Kabiruddin. Can someone spotlight him? Kabiruddin, yes. Thank you so much. Here's your certificate of participation. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Job Daniel. Can we have Job Daniel? Smile. That's nice. Our next contestant number 4, Hussain Shabir. Toastmaster Hussain Shabir. Yes, smile and a thumbs up. Someone is clicking the pictures. Thank you. Contestant number 6. 6 or 5 it is. Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. That's a nice pose. You can smile as well. Thank you. Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabbir. Here's a certificate of participation. Thank you so much. This concludes our international speech segment. So did you enjoy? Did you have a great time? Give me some reaction. Yes, our contestants are all excited, ready to move on to our next segment. And did you notice one fact? Contest must, okay, I'm getting a direct message and I was just reading it. Okay, from our moderator Shiraz. Now, did you notice one thing, that all the contestants are males and all the active role players are all females, from the event chair to the contest master to the MC. Now, Dreamweavers, was that some kind of a dream of yours that, you know, we want to have this energetic faces which gives us energy? Yeah, show me, tell me the contestant. Is Dreamweavers, was this kind of a dream you'll be? Anyway, it has balanced the whole contest, and it's got all the positive, negative, all the energies together, and we are enjoying it. So let's move on to our next segment. After the international speech section, we have international speech contest, we have another contest coming in, which is evaluation speech contest. Evaluation is an integral part of Toastmasters. So are you excited to move on? But before that, let me introduce our contest chair in my style. For that, let me share my screen once again. Okay, so here we have Srinivas Chilapati, whom we all know, who is standing with the contest chair. Now, who's the contest chair here? You can identify next to Srinivas Chilapati. That is all for you to decide who is the contest chair. She is as humorous, and contestants, you can relax, you all are in the safe hands. But before I call her, let me do a formal introduction. She's a teacher, again a teacher. You know, I'm scared of teachers. I used to be scared of teachers, but then I met this set of cool teachers in an area picnic, and I realized that all the teachers are cool. She's also a teacher by profession, passion and profession, and has found immense happiness and satisfaction in teaching her students and learning from them. A mother of 3 wonderful kids. She has been a Toastmaster from 2019 and has served as different roles in Toastmasters Club. She has represented her club and won in area level in humorous and international contest. So Toastmaster, are we ready to start our next contest? Toastmasters and our Chief Judge. Chief Judge, Toastmaster Saurav Yadav, can we call our contest master on board?
We can call our contest master on board. I'm only waiting for one of my judges to respond. Like once I receive his confirmation, we can start.
So shall I call our contest master? She's all excited to come on board. Or shall I just continue?
Yes, you can.
Now this can is for me to continue or to call the contest master. Which can is this?
Okay, you can call the contest master.
Okay. So audience, are you ready? Contestant, are you ready? Contest chair, here we go. Toastmaster Farisa Ehsan. Can we have some nice music? That's one of the longest clapping I've heard on virtual screen. Okay.
Thank you so much, MC, for that amazing introduction. And I think the applause was for the picture before. They all guessed in the center was the contest chair. I guess that's what the applause was for the longest one. Thank you so much. So a very good evening to the lovely MC, distinguished judges, fellow Toastmasters, and our amazing guests. CJ, can I proceed? Because I still haven't got a thumbs up. I'm here, but all right, thank you. So welcome everyone to the evaluation speech contest of DreamWeavers Toastmasters Club for the term 2021 to 2022. And I am Toastmaster Farisa Hassan, your contest chair. Today, we are going to test the ability of our members through a friendly contest, which takes them right up to the area level. We have a distinguished panel of judges led by Toastmaster Saurav Yadav to select the winners. Before we proceed, just a few reminders to, all right, now before we proceed, let me call out the name of the contestants. Judges, please note down the names of the contestants and then I will give the reminders of the rules. All right, the contestants have already been briefed and we've already drawn the speaking order. So the speaking order for the contestants. But before I proceed, can I please request all the contestants to rename themselves with the code that was provided in the
group earlier. Toastmaster Fakhruddin, Toastmaster Mustafa, you need to rename yourself. Kindly do so. Toastmaster Job as well. Toastmaster Sayed. All right. 2 more to go. Toastmaster Sayed, are you there? Can you please rename yourself?
Yes, Contest Master, I'll be renaming. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, while they rename themselves, the contestants, the sergeant at arms, they've all been briefed by the rules, by the contest chair, the judges, the tally counters, the timers, they've all been briefed by the chief judge. And just waiting for one more contestant to rename. All right, perfect, thank you. So here is the name of our first contestant. Number 1 is Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. I'll repeat, contestant number 1, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Hussain Shabir. Contestant number 2 is Toastmaster Hussain Shabir. Contestant number 3 is Toastmaster Kabir Mohammed. Contestant number 3 is Toastmaster Kabir Mohammed. Contestant number 4 is Toastmaster Syed Umar. Contestant number 4 is Toastmaster Syed Umar. Contestant number 5 is Toastmaster Job Daniel. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Job Daniel. And contestant number 6 is Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. Contestant number 6 is Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. And just a quick reminder for the contestants, if your internet drops before the test speech, you will be given 2 minutes to log back in. And if your internet drops or if you have any internet glitches during the test speech, there will be given 2 minutes for you to log back in, but the test speech will not be paused or it will not be repeated. You will have to present your evaluation accordingly and the judges will mark their ballots according to whatever you have presented. If the contestant's internet gets disconnected soon after the test speech or in the isolation room or in the breakout room while you're taking notes or after the taking notes sessions, they will not be permitted to participate in the contest. However, if their internet gets disconnected just before they begin speaking, and then they're given 2 minutes to log back in and then continue with their speech, you will not be given any extra time for that. Okay, so while you're in the contest, in the isolation room or in the breakout room, make sure your hands are, both your hands are visible and you're alone in the breakout room. There's nobody else there in the room that you're seated at the moment. All right, and you're not allowed to mute or close your cameras or leave the breakout room at any time. Okay, you have the evaluation time will be 2 to 3 minutes. So you have to speak for the contestants who speak for less than 1 minute 30 seconds or more than 3 minutes and 30 seconds will be disqualified. And there will be 1 minute of silence between the contestants during which the judges will mark their ballots. 3 minutes will be observed at the end of the contest to help the judges to complete their ballots and hand them over to the tally counters. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, silence is a virtue. So please turn off your cameras and mute yourself and enjoy the contest. In case of there's any protest concerning eligibility, it will be limited to the judges and the contestants only. Any protest, if anyone has, may be lodged with the chief judge or the contest chair, that is myself, before the announcement of the winners are made. And all the decisions of the judges will be final. Contestants, you're requested to keep your cameras on. Thank you. Contestant number 3. Okay. Okay. All right. So contestants, are you ready? Timers, are you ready? Chief Judge, can we begin?
Yes, we can continue.
Okay. So audience, are you all ready? Perfect. So I request the Sergeant at Arms to please prepare our test speaker. Is our test speaker ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
You're not visible.
Thank you so much, Contest Master. Good evening to our test speaker.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Toastmaster? Hope you're doing well.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I have. I've pinned the timer.
And is that your speaking position?
Yes, this is my speaking position.
Perfect. Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
So you're perfectly audible and visible.
Right.
The stage is all yours. Over to you.
All right. So our test speaker for today is Toastmaster Ishan Azmat. The speech title is The Curious Case of Optimism. The Curious Case of Optimism, Toastmaster Ishan Azmat. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, contestants, chief judges, and all. The curious case of optimism. The sun will set, and it has set, and the night has come upon us. But we sleep in peace, knowing that the sun will rise again tomorrow. Now, this saying could be taken in many ways. It can be very superficial, meaning literally the sun has set, the night has come, and the sun will rise again. But if you think about it, if you really think about it, it's a metaphor for life. It's a metaphor for how we perceive life. For millennia, for hundreds of years, ever since man first walked this earth, it was always about optimism. Without optimism, without that sense of knowing that something good can happen or good might happen, mankind wouldn't have made it to the 21st century. Trust me, we would have been gone extinct long ago. And you'd still have dinosaurs walking around with iPhones. But that's not the case. Now you see, there's a saying, as a man thinks, so he is. So what does this mean? What does this phrase mean? As a man thinks, so is the man. So does this mean that a man's thoughts define a man? Or does it mean that a man's thoughts make the man? Now you could be a perfectly normal human being. Everything's perfect in life. Nothing goes wrong. But then suddenly, one tiny minute detail, small inconvenience happens. And then it weighs heavy on you. It weighs heavy on your mind, it weighs heavy on your chest, and it drags You drag it along with you wherever you go. And it becomes, your life breaks down. Now, this is the curious case of optimism. Now, what if you, the same person facing the same minor inconvenience, instead of weighing down heavily on those negative thoughts, thought of it in an optimistic light? Thought of it as, well, if something bad happened today, well, the sun might rise again tomorrow. There's going to be another bright, sunny day. And even if it rains tomorrow, there's always going to be another day, and a day after that, and a day after that. There will be no time where something bad happens and it isn't followed by something good. Now, being isn't expecting good things. Being optimistic doesn't mean something bad happens and you sit and you wait till something good happens. Being optimistic is a mindset that you make yourself live in. See, we all live in our own little world. We all live in one world together. But on the other hand, we all live in our own little planets. And the weather on that planet, the climate, the rain, the erupting volcanoes, the tidal waves, the earthquakes, either you can have that kind of earth or you could have peaceful, wind blowing, sun shining, rain falling, grass growing, flowers blooming. It all depends upon you. And that is the curious case of optimism. Now, you, again, could be the most lucky person on this earth. You could have the best luck. Nothing could ever go wrong. But it's always your mindset, the way you perceive things. You could have everything in this world, literally everything. Say you own the world, but then you think negatively. So nothing would ever satisfy you. So, see, there's a saying, I guess it was a Greek philosopher who said, if one is not content with what he has, with what little he has, whatever the world can offer him will not be enough. And you see, that is also another curious case of optimism. You see, being optimistic is not only about being happy. It's not about thinking that something good might happen the other day, or you might stumble on something better. It's always about what you can do to make yourself feel better in that moment. Because again, when you're good, everything around you is good. When you're optimistic, everything around you will shine, will gleam. Even the dullest of shadows will start to shine and sparkle. So it's all about being optimistic. And I advise you all, no matter how bad of a day you're having, no matter how bad of a time you're having, no matter what you're going through, always remember, there's always going to be a sunny day and the sun will always rise again. Thank you very much. Over to you. TM Council Chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ishan. Timer, can you please tell us the time? Toastmaster Varmi.
5 minutes, 24 seconds.
5 minutes,
24 seconds.
5 minutes, 24 seconds. Thank you. All right, so Sergeant at Arms, can I request you to take all the contestants to the breakout room? All the best, contestants, and remember to keep your cameras and audios on. All right. Contestants, please look at your screens and bye-bye. Okay. We do not have a timer with us here.
contest master, all the contestants, chief judge, and 2 timers and 2 sergeant at arms has gone to the breakout rooms. You can
Okay, so
continue.
we don't need anyone to time us for 5 minutes, or they'll just come back on their own.
Yeah, once the 5 minutes is over, the timers will come. Timers and the CJ will come to the breakout main room after that.
Okay, no worries. All right, until then, Toastmaster Ishan, can you please unmute yourself? Your speech was very interesting, and I have a few things that I need to know. Very recently, in a contest, in a table topic contest, we were asked about if you had a genie and if we had been given 3 wishes, what would those 3 wishes be? Since you have a optimistic view about it, I'm curious to know what your 3 wishes would be.
So you see, Toastmaster, I could be very superficial with my answer. I could be, the most optimistic person in this world. I could be the most caring, giving, sharing. Well, I am. But you see,
Sure.
I always used to think about this. If I had 3 wishes, if you ask the kid me, if you ask me this question when I was younger, gosh, I would have wished for a million cars. I would have wished for the sportiest bikes, or I would have wished for a big castle, I guess. I would have wished for many obnoxious things. But if you ask me now, and if you ask me seriously, especially with the things going on in this world, I would wish for a place with more understanding. You see, I'm getting a bit more philosophical with you on this one, so you have to bear with me.
That's whatever you have in mind.
Yeah, see, again, saying these things, it needs to have more meaning behind them. It's just by saying, oh, I wish for world peace, I wish for cancer to be cured, I wish AIDS never existed, I wish there was no poverty. Those are things I think we can actually do. We don't need a genie for those things to happen. So whatever I ask from that genie would not be to solve world hunger, would not be to cure illnesses, because we're capable of that. I would ask for the most absurd things you could imagine of. The most childish thing you could think of.
Name one. I want to know, what would that thing be? The absurd thing you can think of.
You see, a person like me, I'm very thankful for what I have, right? I just can't think of anything that I don't have. You know what I would ask for? I would ask for more wonderful people like you. There should be more
wow.
people. Exactly. It'll brighten up the world. No need for self-optimism when you, with your cheery attitude, you'll shine the world. The world will shine so bright.
Perfect.
If you ask me again and again, I'll say the same thing. I really can't think of anything.
All right, so me into 3 is what Ishan wishes for. Yay! All right. Okay, I like what you have on your t-shirt. Good things take time. Yes. So be patient, enjoy the cool evening and the rest of the contest. Thank you so much. And with this, I have to give you the certificate of participation. Thank you so much for being a part of the contest today.
Thank you for having me.
Here it is. Congratulations, and thank you once again. It was lovely having you.
Thank you.
Yes, I see someone in the chat answering one of the wishes. Would you want to unmute yourself? Yes, where is our lovely MC? MC, would you let me know what your 3 wishes would be? Come on, this is an open question. I'd love to hear what people want to wish for during this cold weather or this COVID
Cool,
time.
amazing weather. Yeah, this weather should continue. Of course, I'll not wish that. I don't want to waste my wish on a weather, I would say. And our test speaker said, when I was younger, I'm like, how more young you want to be? I thought he's some Gavalier who's already come out. So I said, which young days? He's saying, I would have, when I was younger, I would have wished for a fancy car or millions of dollars. Let me tell you, I'm 50 this year and I still have the same wishes. What do you think you had it when you were young?
You
Yes,
have
I
the
don't
same
mind.
line as well. When I was young, you have the same line, but no, your line is different. She says, I'm still young and these are the things I want. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is first of all, this is wishes, and somebody has given you a free way to say the wishes. And this is not a beauty pageant where I have to give politically correct answer. It's like poverty, this should go, that should go, and win a beauty pageant. Like test speaker, you're not a contestant, and Farisa is not a judge where you are praising her and you're going to get some brownie points. No. So let me tell you, I don't mind having those millions and billions of dollars. Yes, if I have the three wishes, yes, I can have those dollars with me. And with that money, of course, I can build hospitals, I can build schools, I can buy so much food, and I can erase the poverty. I can shut the politicians' mouth who want that crazy, crazy power. Just dump them, buy an island, dump there, and say, play as much politics as you want. So definitely the money works in the Bitcoins, the money, it does work here. So I don't mind wasting my one wish on that. Then the second wish, okay, second wish I can let it pass. Coming to the third wish, as Shiraz had already pre-warned me that this was the topic which was given, and some smart one said that the third wish will be asked for 3 more wishes. So you see, table topic is something which is already prepared beforehand. You are ready with the concept, so you can wish for 3 more wishes. And good times can be any time. So yeah, anybody's asking you for the wish, just go ahead, wish whatever you want. So I would say the 3 wishes are just wish whatever you want, and you can make it happen provided you work for it and dream big, dream with your eyes open. The TC one is going on saying, I wish for no COVID-19. No, COVID is gone, khalas, it's gone. Wish for something else, that no, something new should come over. What is gone, that should not get repeated.
Yeah, that COVID is gone. Just his cousins, his family members are all coming and visiting him. So we don't want that. We don't want his family members coming and visiting. That's what we, I think that is what our tally counter means.
Right.
No more COVID.
So whoever gives you the 3 wishes, just ensure whatever is the first 2 wishes, the third should be that I want 3 more wishes. Khalas, back to you.
3 are not enough for our MC. She's not satisfied with 3. She's like, I want more, definitely. Any of our guests who would want to let us know what their wishes are, or do you wish for something different from what we've already discussed here? Cash, cars.
Ask Hanan is here. Hanan will wish to become champion this year.
Hanan is here. Toastmaster Sana is here. Do you want to tell us what you would wish for?
Hanan wants to become the champion this year. Hanan.
No, they don't want to share their wishes. I think they agree with you, Toastmaster. They want this, like, why waste a wish? We just yeah, I don't know. I think our tally counter knows a lot. He knows.
Yeah, who's our tally counter one? Actually, I'm going to my I forgot to put the tally counter. Suhan. That is Suhan.
Toastmaster Suhan knows. I'm not even sure if Hanan wishes that anymore, but he wishes that.
Actually, she does. Whenever we have meetings, she always say that, she wants to get married one day. And then when someone guy, tries to piss her off, she'll say, now that, I'll have to deactivate that person. I don't want to get married or anything. But then again, she is back.
Suhan, listen, you can't see her happiness or what? Why you're, casting spell
She's like
on her
my
happiness?
sister, so I know how happy she is. Right, TM Hanan?
Of course, she's happy. How did she get content for her speeches otherwise? She needs a lot of, we fall short of content. See, Hanan has so much content, so much joke she can crack on it. So let her winning is first.
Definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, everyone has a journey, and in today's world, it doesn't matter, married, unmarried. Only test speaker, we should have a lot of money in our bank, huh? Millions and millions, like your childhood wish.
I'm sure. I mean, he was thinking of what else he could wish for. If you're falling short of wishes, get in touch with our MC. I'm sure she can add on a lot to your list. Like, why aren't you asking for this? Here, add this. You don't have this on your list. You need to get this on your list as well. So I'm sure she can help you out with.
You see, she'll add 3 more wishes at the end of her last wish, right?
If wishes were horses.
And whatever she adds to my list, she'll take it away from me. So it's not for me, it's for the MC.
No, she's asking for everyone. She's not.
What is
she's not
okay?
selfish,
As per
she's
the
very giving.
theme of today, follow your theme. Follow your theme. Follow your theme, which is follow your dream. So, yeah. So, what is your dream?
My dream?
With eyes open. Yeah.
Eyes
okay,
open.
I think the timers are coming.
Yes.
Next time.
Timer is the 5 minutes up. Oh, timer 1
And our
is also
timer
done.
2's name is Arif Sange. I asked him how to pronounce his name. He's back. Back to you.
All right. So I think our 5 minutes are up. It was lovely interacting with our test speaker and our lovely MC. Thank you so much. Is our first contestant also in the room? I don't see him. All right, CJ, do we?
Yeah, I see all my judges in the room. So yes, we can begin. You can call upon the first evaluator.
Yes, please. Can we have the first speaker? Yes, he's here. All right, Chief Sergeant at Arms, over to you to prep up our contestant.
Thank you, Contest Master. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. Have you pinned the timer?
Cannot unmute myself. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we can hear you. Have you pinned the timer?
Just a minute. Yes.
Is that your speaking position?
Yes.
Can you repeat after me? Let's follow our dream.
Let's follow our dream.
You're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Okay. Our contestant number 1, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir, contestant number 1.
Good evening, contest chair and fellow Toastmasters. Toastmaster Ishan has delivered a wonderful speech, a curious case of optimism. In the era of COVID and Omicron, it is really difficult to be optimistic. But here, he has delivered a wonderful message. Starting with the structure, he started off with the setting sun and the wonderful metaphor how the day changes with after the night, and so there is always a hope. Again, he followed it up with one more quote that a man is what he thinks. Once again, there was one more thought about if you are not satisfied with whatever you have, you will never be satisfied with anything. So with wonderful strings of messages that captured the attention of all the audience. Talking about his body language was wonderful. His hand gestures were there. His eye contacts were there. So everything was up to perfect, but there's always a scope for improvement. I would suggest a few changes, a few improvements that I would like to see. Firstly, your message was like a gold, but 24 karat gold is the highest rated gold, but it's not wearable, it's not usable. It requires certain amount of copper in it to make it usable. Similarly, if you could have added some of humor in it, it would have been a bit lighter. It was getting a bit, if it would have been a much lighter, a little bit lighter, it would have been much better. Secondly, in the message of being optimistic, if you could have added your personal story, you could have been able to connect with the audience easily. Everyone would have been able to connect with you with your story. The third thing is interaction. If you could have added some questions or something like that and interacted with the audience would have been stayed and connected with you overall throughout the message. Even if in the beginning or in the end, there could have been some hook that could have interacted with the audience. So with this, with these three things, the humor, the interaction, and the personal story, your speech could have been the best. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, contestant number 1. We'll have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. All right, our second contestant is here in the room. Sergeant Anams, over to you.
Contestant number 2, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good. Thank you. How about you?
Good. Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I have pinned the time.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
You're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, contest master.
Thank you. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Hussain Shabir. Toastmaster Hussain Shabir, contestant number 2.
Good evening, contest chair and fellow Toastmasters once again. Curious Case of Optimism. Wow, what a gripping title by Toastmaster Ishan. I must say, I was inclined the moment I heard it. The introduction itself was inspiring, and the transition from the introduction to the body to the conclusion was really smooth. Your use of language was really rich, and you seemed to be really confident and authoritative. However, I felt that you used your hand gestures, and the stage presence, you could have used it more purposefully. For example, when you said the dinosaurs using mobile phone, I mean, it was a funny line, very humorous. You could have made it like dinosaurs using mobile phones. And then when you use like volcanoes, earthquake, you could have made it more dramatical, more engaging. Earthquakes and what all are there. So, audience would have been more engaging. But I think that part was a little bit missing. But to sum it up, I believe you are a really confident speaker. Your script was really crisp, and we really felt inclined and inspired towards your speech. Yes, if you use more hand gestures and if you can make your stage movement presence more visible to the audience, it will be more engaging and you can take your speech to the next level. I would like to congratulate for this amazing speech, and back to you, contestant.
Thank you. We'll have a minute. We'll have a minute of silence. And our third contestant is in the room. CJ, can you please prep the contestant? Oh, sorry, Sergeant at Arms.
Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Mohammed Kabiruddin. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Toastmaster Faisal.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I've pinned it down.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
You're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Kabir Mohammed. Toastmaster Kabir Mohammed, contestant number 3.
Toastmaster Ishan, I would say 2 things I really loved from your speech. The one thing was the title, which actually made me curious what is there in the content. And the second important thing was this emotional roller coaster, which you kept on saying about motivation, demotivation, humanity, dinosaurs, socializing. Those were really good. It was fantastic. Your words were excellent. But there are certain things which can make your speech from good to great. And I have 4 of it. And I feel that this would actually improve your speech in upcoming meetings. 1, with that excellent title, I was waiting to have a personal touch. I was literally waiting at the edge of the seat when you can bring in some personal story out of it, which can link to me, which I missed. The second thing was, during this emotional roller coaster, which you were explaining, I felt that your eye contact was actually going down, not to the audience or the camera. Probably you can adjust your laptop and avoid the disturbance at the back of the family members or friends, whoever are they. That is actually distracting. And the third thing, the message was great. I felt really good. But then let's all pull it together. This type of heavy messages also requires certain important things, which is you are using quotes from a great proverbs with no references. So the references have to be mentioned. And it is good for you to mention references for others' information. With this, I want to pull it up in one shot. What I like from a great speech with the adventurous idea and words which you have framed in, and you could prove the audience to feel the storyline further by attaching a personal story which was missing. A more eye contact and that disturbance would have actually caused your your speech from good to great. With this, I would hand over my mic back to the CJ. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a minute of silence. All right, our contestant number 4 is here. Sajita Dance, can you please prep our contestant?
Yes. Good evening, contestant number 4.
Good evening. Hi.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes, I can see the timer in front of me. Yes, I have pinned the timer.
That's great. Is this your speaking position?
Yes, this is my speaking position.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
So you're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, contest master.
Our contestant number 4, Toastmaster Syed Umar. Toastmaster Syed Umar, contestant number 4.
Good evening, test speaker, Toastmaster Ishan. What a wonderful speaker I have found today. From the beginning, you were very confident, you were full with energy. And one of the good things, I was seeing like your eyes were only following me. I was like, I was evaluating you, but like I felt like you're so catchy. The movements of the eyes, like you're very much aware. Even I understand this is virtual meetings. You're very much aware about your eye position. That was really good. Like nowadays, like it's very rare to find within the speakers like who are so good at it. And the presence of mind also. Like when you're using the phrases, like you use a Greek phrase and you mention it is from a Greek philosopher, that adds the value to the speech. And you are a very good storyteller. like the attitude, the way you carried out throughout, from the beginning to the end, the energy level you carried out was really marvelous. And I could also see, you noted like when you took the example of this dinosaurs using phones. At the same time, it was a comedy, it was humorous, it was attracting me to see, and you're using the gestures also. Like it was really getting me and you connected as a speaker. And then, we nowadays, like we all are on this virtual platform, and it's sometimes a really bit challenging for us to do, like we have to do some adjustments and other stuff. I would recommend you, like the camera you have, I feel like it's on the what you call the vertical level. I would like you see me, like if you're seeing my camera is right now in the horizontal level. So if I keep this, it is on the vertical level. When you're giving a speech, keeping your camera in a horizontal level gives you more space to go left and right. You're doing body movements and wonderful, that was really good, but I would enjoy you have like used a little bit of a stage, at least move a little bit left. You're turning right, left, fingers, body movements was there, but a little bit of more camera position, that would have been very good for you. And another very important thing was like you're using so many examples. I suggest like for example, when we're talking about the dinosaurs, the old age and things, like let all the examples come together in one place, and then the conclusion in another. So me as an audience, I will absorb everything. So dear Ishan, keep energy. You are a champion in you. Keep this energy. Everything is good. Man, when you go for the stage, I don't think so. This vertical and horizontal thing also might be needed. And I would just tell you, between the storylines, just give a break. Give a 3 minutes of silence. So me as a I can absorb that. Okay. All the best to you, contest master.
Thank you, contestant number 4. A minute of silence. All right, our contestant number 5, Toastmaster job, is in the room. Sergeant at Arms, can you please prep the speaker?
Sure. Contestant number 5, good evening.
Good evening.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, is this your speaking position?
Yes.
Okay, can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Okay, you're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Contestant number 5, Toastmaster job, Daniel. Toastmaster job, Daniel. Contestant number 5.
Thank you so much, Contest Master. If the one is not content with what we have in life. What else do we? But today, here we all are content with the speech you gave Toastmaster Shant. The curious case of optimism. You started with your thoughts on how to perceive life. It was really interesting. I especially like the content of the speech. You had an attention-grabbing introduction, and the body of the speech was full of rich information. Something I really appreciate in you is the confidence in the delivery during your speeches. It takes immense practice to achieve something like this. So congratulations on that. We are all overwhelmed by the structure and the information that you have added inside your speeches. The speech also adds to a lot of inspirational things, like how you have to be optimist in your life. As it is said, like every speeches, you have some work to do. In the speeches, I found that a personal story would have added some value, because there was no such stories, or it was just a lot of information. A personal story would have really added some great value and giving the listeners a connection to your speech. I found like addition of vocal varieties, like you were using the wind blowing, so you could have used some sound effect like the wind is blowing, the flower blooming, and the rain is falling. All this kind of body language and the vocal variety would have added the like sugar on top of the cupcake, or a sprinkle on top of the cupcake. And when you're giving such speeches, I would recommend to avoid some distraction in the background, because I was seeing like people going back and forth, and overall the area was little bit dim. It's not lit. All in all, a good speech is like a pencil. It should have a point, and you had made a brilliant point. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ishant. Over to you.
Thank you, Professor Makai. A minute of silence. Our contestant number 6 is in the room.
Yes.
Sajid Adams, can you please prep the contestant?
Good evening, contestant number 6. How are you?
I'm good.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes.
Is this your speaking position?
Yes, this is my speaking position.
Can you repeat after me? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
So you're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you.
Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem, contestant number 6.
The curious case of optimism. What a fantastic speech delivered by Toastmasters Ishan. The first point the speech started with, the sun will always shine tomorrow. This shows a sign of hope and positivity that, yes, no matter how tough the days be, but there will always be a better tomorrow. The second point, what I noticed is a very nice quote, you are what you think it to be. And then you ask questions to the audience that, is it an attitude based or it is a scenario based? That's fantastic. The best thing about this speech, the learning experience, what I got from your speech is a question when a question you put up that, is it always expecting a better tomorrow or a better future is a sign of positivity or a curious case of optimism, or being content in what you have also means a lot. That really touched me drastically. Yes, indeed, the biggest optimism is to be in a state of mind, and that's happiness and calmness. If it's always beneficial to negate your negative thoughts and replace it with your positive thought. That is indeed the most important phase of being in an attitude of optimism. Like in every speech, there are certain areas of improvement in your speech as well. What I feel is this story, this particular speech title could have a very good compelling story, a story which help you to define your curious case of optimism, wherein you were able to explain that in that particular situation, how your attitude towards positivity, towards better tomorrow, or being contained in the same situation help you to do it better. And I feel certain voice modulations would have helped you done a great job. So to sum it up, your speech, it had wonderful quote, a very good message to be either looking for a better future or to be content in what you have, and with certain voice modulations and a compelling story, I am sure this would be a great speech. Well done overall, a wonderful job. Congratulations for future. Over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, contestant number 6. We will have 2 minutes of silence for the judges to mark the ballots and for the tally counter to collect the results. All right. Contestants, can I request you to please open your cameras so we can give away the certificate? Can we share the certificates of participation? Thank you. Our first contestant was Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. Congratulations. Our second contestant for today was Toastmaster Hussain Shabir. We don't have the sound of the applause. I guess no, I can't hear anything. All right, no worries. So I will do that.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. All right. Our third contestant for today was Toastmaster Mohammed Kabir. Congratulations. Our fourth contestant for today, Toastmaster Syed Umar. Congratulations. Our fifth contestant for today is Toastmaster Job Daniel. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And our sixth contestant for today is Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. Congratulations. All right. With this, we end today's evaluation contest. Congratulations to all the contestants. And now is the time we're going to wait for the results. Let us get a thumbs up from the CJ. Until then, I think we can take the group picture.
Yes, we shall.
All right. With this, I hand over to our lovely MC for the evening.
Thank you so much. And our wonderful contest master, Toastmaster Farisa Ehsan, deserves a round of applause. That was a wonderfully conducted contest. And we are well on time. Every monument is supported by strong pillars. And today's event was led by these strong pillars, that is the role players, and whom I'm going to call the foundation stone, the one who laid the foundation to acknowledge and appreciate all these role players, the pillars who supported this contest today. So before I call her, let me give a brief introduction. She's a teacher by profession, Toastmaster since almost 4 years, fortunate to have been able to take various leadership positions that includes president, VP membership, VPPR, secretary, and at present in Sims Toastmasters Club. She has represented Sims Club at various contests at area as well as division. The Foundation Stones milestone, international speech, first prize winner at area, second prize winner at division 2020, second prize winner at area level for table topics 2021, first prize winner for international and table topic at club level 2022. Come on, everybody, give a round of applause. Let's invite our event chair, Toastmaster Faria Fatima.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tabassum, and thank you so much for such a lovely introduction. I think the list was too long. You could have shortened it a little bit, but thank you so much for your lovely introduction. And with this, I would like to thank each and every one of the role players and contestants who have participated and who have joined this meeting. I request all role players except the judges to please open their cameras for a group photograph, and I will be also handing over your certificate of appreciation to all the role players. So please open your cameras, everyone, Toastmaster, all the contestants, as well as the role players. Waiting. Timers, tally counters, and Sergeant at Arms, everyone, please open your cameras for a group photograph. Tech moderator is here, and yes. Toastmaster Suhan, are you there? Please open. CJ, please open your camera. Syed Umar, Toastmaster Farisa, please open your camera. Thank you all so much. Let's have a group photo. Follow your dreams. How do we show that gesture? Follow your dreams. Toastmaster Mustafa, nice. All right. Let's follow your dreams. However way you like.
No. Do follow your dreams.
Let's have one with this. Let's have it. All right. Ready? 1, 2, and go. Yes. Thank you so much. Smile again. One more. Cheese. Thank you so much. Tech moderator, I would request you to please share the role player certificates. And with this, first of all, I would like to thank, let me see what the first certificate is, sorry. The wonderful MC for today. She has always been a bright light wherever she has come, wherever she has participated. Please give a huge round of applause to our MC of the evening, distinguished Toastmaster Tabassum Ali. We don't have virtual claps here, but oh yes, we do, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking up the role and adding life to our contest. Thank you so much. Next up, we have the backbone, as I said, of every contest. He is our beloved area director who has become an extreme expert in being the tech moderator. You can see him in every contest, in every club meeting. He has supported his area to the extreme limits. So a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Shiraz for taking up the role of tech moderator. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shiraz. Then we have the Chief Sergeant at Arms. I was having some trouble having to collect a Sergeant at Arms. I had faced approximately 15 rejections from 15 Toastmasters that I asked. Somehow or the others, some problem, someone was busy, and at last Toastmaster Faiza had said yes to this. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faiza, for being here with us. You have done an excellent job today. Thank you so much. Where's the applause? Applause. Next up, the second Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Khulud. She volunteered herself almost as soon as I asked her. She said yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Khulud. I cannot see you. Are you here?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Khulud.
You're always welcome.
Thank you so much. And finally, Toastmaster Tanveer Khot also said yes after searching so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tanveer. I know you have been busy a lot these days and facing so many things, but you were able to join us. Thank you so much. Next up, we have the timer. I have too much to say about the timer for the day, but I will limit myself. I'll try to control because we're running out of time. The Toastmaster Varmeet has been my support throughout Toastmasters, and to have her as the timer, and I was so very confident that she will make no mistakes at all. The perfect candidate to be the timer for this event. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Varmeet. I'm highly indebted to you for all the support you've always given me. Thank you so much. The second timer of the day, Toastmaster Arif. Toastmaster Arif, thank you so much for being here with us. I know you also have been very busy with work, but still you came up and said yes. Thank you so much. Next, we have our tally counter, Toastmaster Suhan. Toastmaster Suhan, thank you so much for saying yes in a jiffy. I mean, it did not take him any minutes to say yes. As soon as I sent the message, I got the yes. And so I'm so glad he's ever smiling and ever ready to help us. Toastmaster Suhan, thank you so much for joining us and being the tally counter. Yes, there I see you, the smiling face. Thank you. Next up, Toastmaster Madhuri, thank you so much again for being the tally counter. Again, I appreciate your time and your hard work that you have put in. Thank you so much for being with us here. Who is left? Oh, tech moderator was there. Sorry. So you've got 2 certificates. Tech moderator again, Toastmaster Shiraz, thank you so much. Double appreciation for you. And now I'd like to thank our contest chair of international speech, Toastmaster Sakina. She was a bit reluctant when she said yes, but she said, I have to experience something like this as well. By being a part of the Toastmasters fraternity, why not give it a try? And she has done her role excellently. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sakina, for being here and taking up this role. Thank you so much. Finally, the evaluation speech contest chair, Toastmaster Farisa. Toastmaster Farisa has, as soon as I was asked to be the event chair, the first call obviously went to Toastmaster Farisa. And I said, no ifs and buts, no explanations. You are the contest chair and I have no other option and you are going to take it. It was a given and understood thing that she's there for me always. So thank you so much for being for me there. Thank you, Toastmaster Farisa. And finally, the star of the show, who has the reins of the entire show in his hands. The contestants, your fate is in his hands. I would like to thank Toastmaster Saurabh to have come here all the way from India. I know it's very late over there, and all the judges that you have arranged. Thank you so much for saying yes and conducting your role so efficiently. We all saw you in the briefing, how you briefed all the contestants as well, all the role players. It was a first time thing that I saw that the chief judge had the ballot counters ready with him and he was able to explain to the contests, to the contestants about each and every aspect of the judging part. And so I think we all learned a lot from you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saurabh. And with you, I would also like to thank all the judges. Here is the certificate for the judges, which I will send it to you, Toastmaster Saurabh. You can fill in the names yourself. Thank you all the judges who are here, J1, J2, J3, J4, J5, J6. Thank you so much for being a part of our contest. And with this, I would hand it over back to the MC or to the contest masters. CJ, are we ready with the results? I just want to know that. Tech moderator, Toastmaster Shahaz, are we ready with the results and the certificates?
I need 1 minute.
All right, so we still need a minute. And now what to do in 1 minute?
Call the CJ.
Okay. Yes, Toastmaster Saurabh, I would like to please come up and say a few words about how was your experience here with us, if you are free. Yes.
Oh, yes, now finally I'm free.
Yes.
Toastmaster Faria, it was a wonderful contest. There's a little biasness towards Toastmaster Faria because her efforts, I witnessed her efforts throughout, from the start of the contest, arranging role players and everything I could see. So I say that she worked a little harder than every other person. And yes, you are going to send me a certificate for my judges, but trust me, I won't send any of them to any of the judges because there's a rule that none of the judges are allowed to reveal at anywhere that they were a part of any of the contests, they were a judge at any of the contests. So that's what I'm not going to do because they might brag in front of someone, which is not allowed. But yeah, it was a wonderful contest. All the role players were flawless, not flawless. All the role players were very good. They were professional. Apologies, I couldn't come into the formals because I already shared why, but it was a wonderful contest. I really loved it. And yes, I love to have the slides. Please, I would request them so that we can use in our district as well. If it is allowed, we will definitely give the due credits.
the slideshow, the whole presentation was Toastmaster Shiraz's effort. So you can, of course, request the slides from Toastmaster Shiraz.
Sure, I'll definitely do that. Like like as you all know, I'm a recently appointed area director. I need to learn a lot of things from Toastmaster Shiraz.
Sure. Yes, you will. Of course, will do. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saurabh, for your words. And now I think we are ready with the results. With this, I will hand it over to the contest master for international first to announce the winners. Toastmaster Sakina, did you?
Yeah, I'm here. But I haven't received the names.
Okay, so you will see it on the screen. It's a surprise for you as well. You can see it on the screen.
That's good.
Oh, okay. Over to you, Toastmaster Sakina, for the results, and all the best, everyone. Enjoy.
So once again, welcome everybody, and all the best to the contestant for the result. So any guesses? Our third place speaker. The award goes to, for the third place, DreamWeavers Toastmaster Club. Drum roll, please. Mustafa Shabir, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. Drum roll. Yay. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mustafa Shabir. Okay, now Dreamweaver Toastmasters Annual Speech Contest International, second place winner. And the award goes to, drum roll please, Toastmaster Job Daniel. Congratulations, Toastmaster Job Daniel. Really love this voice. Okay, so now the most awaited award, Dreamweavers Toastmaster Annual Speech Contest, first place, and the award goes to, drum roll please. Award goes to Toastmaster Mohammad Kabiruddin. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mohammad Kabiruddin.
Thank you, CJ.
Heartily congratulations to all the contestants and winners. Back to you, Master of Ceremony. Let's have a, are we going to have a photo with all the three winners?
One.
Toastmaster Tabassum, please take over.
Hello. Yes, even chair.
Are we having the photograph? I'm sorry. Toastmaster Shiraz?
Yeah, I think let's highlight them. And contestant 3, Mustafa, right? Shabir.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, smile. Come on. Show some victory sign.
Come on. Yay. We
Yay,
did it.
some excitement.
We did it.
That's great. Click the snap. And there was no time disqualification, nothing. So that's great.
Yes, CJ, shall we proceed to the next set of winners? And also we'd like to know if there were any disqualifications.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'll just reconfirm it once. Just give me a minute, please.
Sure.
Okay, yes, we can continue. There is one disqualification, but I don't need to reveal that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Farisa, over to you to announce the winners of the evaluation contest.
Thank you. And now we are here to the most awaited part of the contest, the announcements of the results. All right, so our third place winner for the evaluation speech contest is, drum rolls, and the winner is Toastmaster Mohammed Kabiruddin. Congratulations.
Thank you, Fiji. Thanks a lot.
You have to make sure for the first one it's longer than this. And the second place winner for today's evaluation speech contest is, drum rolls, everyone. Toastmaster job, Daniel. Congratulations. And the first place winner for tonight, who is also going to the area, is none other than, drum rolls, Toastmaster Fakhruddin Muneem. Congratulations. My hearty congratulations to all the contestants and the winners for tonight. I wish you all the very best for your area level contest. All right. Are we going to have a picture with the winners? I guess not.
Toastmaster Fakhruddin, we need you over here.
The winner doesn't want a picture. He's a camera shy.
He's already gone to area contest.
All right. So congratulations, all the winners. Are we done?
3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you. And now I hand over to the adventure.
All right, so we are done with the contest. Everyone, we can relax. Thank you all so much for such a lovely time that we had. We all enjoyed a lot. And with this, we can adjourn this meeting. Toastmaster Shiraz has something to say.
Yes. The area contest, I want to tell about the area contest date, and for the preparation, it will be easy for the contestants. The area contest will be on 18th of February. So approximately 1 month is there for you all to prepare yourselves. And for your information, the first place and second place will go for the area contest. So then mark your dates, 18th of February. Before that, prepare yourself. You all need mentors. Please coordinate with your presidents, VP Educations. Even you can coordinate with the area. We are also ready to support you all. So if any help, please let us know. So congratulations to all the winners. And I would like to, event chair, I would like to hand over to the president to adjourn the meeting after you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shiraz. And over to the president of Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Faria. As said, the teachers have done a fantastic job in handling the students, and not to mention the event went very, very well. And we didn't find any glitches or something. And we had to learn a lot from you all to how to do the event next time in much better way. With this, I also congratulate everyone participating today in the event as a role player as well as a contestant. Also, the judges at the back end. Thank you all for your support needed, and special to CJ Saurav Yadav, who have actually done a great job even when you were not keeping up well. At last, I would request the tech moderator if we can have an certificate to Toastmaster Fariha. Thank you, Toastmaster Fariha, for organizing the event. With this, I would
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kabir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. With this, I would not take much of your time because we also have a weekday starting tomorrow. So let's adjourn the meeting. Thank you. Good night, everyone, all the participants, contestants, judges, and the role players.
Thank you so much and good night. And let me tell you, all the participants were amazing and brilliant. This is one of the contests where I saw that it was neck to neck because all the contestants were very well prepared. Otherwise, sometimes in contests, you have this up-down thing, but I think you all did an amazing work and kudos to your mentor. Even the evaluation, you all were literally hitting all the ballot points. I could see that. So congratulations, all the participants. If I was the area director, I would have taken all of you to the area contest.
I think that,
So
goes to CJ, who gave us a last minute surprise of how to prepare the speech.
Absolutely, you all were great. Thank you so much. Good night. And follow your dreams. Have good dreams. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.